It's time once again to leave the Paldea region. We're going to start up part 2 of the DLC, the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, the Indigo Disc. Now before we get going, proper-like, I do actually want to swap out one of my teammates. I want to switch over to Strike, and we're going to bring the other bird onto the bench for a little bit. Because we haven't really had much of a chance to see Strike in a long time, and I figure it is our lowest level thing that we're actively using, so let's start off pretty strong. Well, not really that strong. And, you know, have it be more on par with what we'd be fighting over in part 2 of the DLC. So it's not completely a cakewalk. You know? Make it a little fair to these Blueberry Academers. Academics? Let's go. You all ready to kick off your studies abroad, Blueberry Academy? Yeah, sure. Great, then let's get going. You've been making me wait here a long time. What's Veli up to these days? Another airplane. That didn't take long at all. As mentioned before, this is the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, Part 2, the Indigo Disc. Welcome back to the Unova region, everybody. Ta-da! We're here. Welcome to my Grand Blueberry Academy. Not really much of an academy, this is a pretty small building. This is actually just the entrance. The school itself is mostly underwater. Isn't that amazing? Oh wow, that's cool. Oh, and did you notice? Look at how blue the place is. I can't tell you how long I spent picking the perfect blueberry color. Let's see, what else? Perhaps you have something you'd like to ask me? Why is the rest of the school underwater? Really? That's what you're curious about? Well, it's very simple. You see, it's
because the school building is attached to an undersea plant that it develops natural resources, right? That's what I've heard.
Yes, right, exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. Always on point, aren't you, Lacey?
Oh no, it was nothing. Do we have a guest today?
We do. What a Geek is here as part of the exchange program. Make him feel welcome, eh?
Hold on, this is the exchange student from the Paldea region? I suppose I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm Lacey, one of the second-year students here. You must really be something special, you know. It's rare for Director Cyrano to remember the name of a new student.
Ha! Just call me out, why don't you? Actually, I've got an idea. Why don't you explain how things work around here, Lacey?
You want me to do it?
Well, yeah, you know this tour guide stuff isn't my strong suit.
Well, that's certainly true, but still, I imagine there must be someone more suitable than me. Oh, please don't take it like... It's not that I don't want to show you around or anything. Director Cyrano just has this bad habit of pushing his duties onto me, you see. And it's just not right.
Really letting me have it today, aren't you? He seems very lackadaisical despite being a director.
That said, this might be my chance to get to know the new student everybody's talking about before anyone else can. That decides it. I will take on this task.
Excellent!
Now then, let's head straight down this bridge and to the entrance. On you go!
Let's. I think you mean I mean you. I'll do it. I'm going to the entrance. Pokémon, he's saying it. Look at him Wingle. Can I catch them Wingle? Probably not. 2 Torchic in the span of only a few minutes? This place must be loaded with starter Pokemon. Oh, and an Execute, I guess.
This is the entrance to Blueberry Academy. Our school puts a great deal of emphasis on the art of Pokemon battling. We hold official matches on the central court right here at the entrance, and any student can freely utilize this court if it's not otherwise in use. I think it's safe to say that you'll be battling more here than in any other school.
Exactly, couldn't have said it better myself.
Director Cyrano, I think perhaps it's fine if you just leave the tour to me. You did leave it to me, after all. Better not interrupt. Still, it's really relaxing here with the sea breeze blowing over you. Especially when no one is battling, you often see students lazing about in the stands. Oh, and there's one other quality of our school that you'll likely find very surprising. Wild Pokemon sometimes terrestrialize here.
Yeah?
Oh, I suppose that's not anything special to someone from Paldea, is it?
The terrestrial phenomenon was first discovered in the Paldea region, after all. But we've taken things a step further than you and your Terra Orbs. We've developed some neat tech ourselves, something that lets us control the terrestrial phenomenon on our own turf. Or is it terrestrial? I can never decide. I bet that piques your interest, doesn't it? Oh yeah, sure.
Sir, I think it'll be easier to understand how all that works after we go to the lower level. If you could put a little pin in that thought.
Always thinking ahead, that's our Lacey. Oh, you know what? I think it'd be great if the two of you had a battle.
What, right now?
Why not? I'd like to see what Whatageek here is capable of. Oh, he does remember my name. And our Lacey is a member of the Elite Four in the League Club we have going here. To say nothing of the influence of her father, one of the Unova region's famed gym leaders. Wonder what her father is. Who her father is. Could it be... I couldn't think of a funny one off the bat. It's Berg! Bet you'll learn a thing or two.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't go spreading personal information without asking first. It's just not right.
Give me a good show now, you two.
I'm sorry, but there's no negotiating with Director Cyrano once he gets an idea in his head. There's no way that he'll move on with the tour until we give him his battle. Besides, I have to admit, I'm a little excited myself at the chance to battle you. Here at Blueberry Academy, we tend to go for double battles. Let's give one a try to get to know each other a little better.
Here we go. Complete with a Unova trainer theme remix. Double battle. Look at these rats. And I don't mean my rats.
I suppose I'm representing Blueberry Academy in this battle. I'll try not to disappoint.
Level 70. Okay. I guess I'm screwed unless. And I will also pop the bomb. I figure at least one of them is going to try to go for the flying type weakness on strike here, so I'll just get rid of that flying type. Cool. Hey, we got double battle strats in here. Doggone it. Yeesh. Alright, well, I guess we're doing this now. Strike, no! Who could have seen that coming? Cool, cool. I appreciate that. Alright, let's get this over with. Whoa. Right. Ogerpon messes the camera up. Something fierce. How many paralysis we got in here? We got one? How about a second one?
Looks like my plus-minus strategy isn't working. Guess it's time to go all out with pure strength.
I'm gonna throw flames again, and I'm a Ivy Cudgel here. Rah, 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 rah. Get out of here. Excadrill always looks super intimidating in its sprite form, but...
Oh, would you look at that? You go right after those type weaknesses with precision, don't you? That was quite the harsh blow. Let's see, now how should I turn this around?
You don't. That's the trick. Hey, I got an attack off. Let's go. Bit of a rough first battle, but it is what it is.
Well, you beat me soundly. Spectacular. You really are quite skilled. In the way you terrestrialized your Pokemon, I can see that living in the home of the Terrestrial phenomenon taught you much. Wait, is it Terrestrial? The students here at Blueberry Academy were only recently issued Terra Orbs, so I hope you'll be able to teach us more about them.
Well done to the both of you. You really battled it out Blueberry style. Speaking of style, I forgot I had a uniform for you. You feel like you'll fit right in as soon as you're dressing the part. Cannot decide on an accent I want to give this guy. He's gonna change my hair too, isn't he? No, he isn't. That's good.
It suits you beautifully. You just changed it in front of me too. That was weird.
And that's what I call fashion. Oh, and you can take this as well. Hey. I should give you a few more options when you visit shops and salons and such in Paldea.
Now that you look the part, and hopefully feel it too, why don't we head into the school? You can pick where you want to go from the gates over there. Come on, I can show you the pride of Blueberry Academy, our world-famous terrarium.
So, we did get the Blueberry uniform, but I think we also get the other... Yeah, we also get Spring, Summer, and Winter. I didn't realize this was the Autumn uniform. And the tracksuit. Hey, look at us. Winter uniform, okay. Autumn, Summer, and Spring. Wow, there's really not much different between Summer and Spring. There's just a jacket. Well, alright. I'll wear... I guess the Autumn uniform for a little bit. Go to the terrarium. You know, Paldea is nice and all, but what if it was just all self-contained and had 4 different biomes you can easily access? Oh my god.
This is it, the park beneath the sea that has gained renown around the world. Our very own terrarium. We may be underwater, but the projectors built into the walls and ceiling make it feel like we're actually outside, don't they?
Yeah, my ears would be very mad at me right now if we were this deep underwater.
We've been able to create a comfortable environment for Pokemon through technology.
I designed all this myself, and believe me, it wasn't cheap.
Within this dome, there are 4 distinct biomes. Here we have the nice and toasty subtropical savanna biome. Then off to your right, you can see this breezy tropical coastal biome. Further out to your left, you'll see the craggy, crunchy, rugged canyon biome. Last but not least, way out in the distance, we have the Arctic and snowy polar biome. Each biome's air temperature and humidity levels are regulated with the utmost care. That's why you can find completely different Pokemon species living in each area.
Sure put a lot of effort into it.
Tell me, what a geek, which biome tickles you fancy off the bat?
I like tropics.
Goodness, really? It seems you and I will get along just great then. That's my favorite too. The breezy atmosphere is just so calming. If you need to heal up your team while you're down here, feel free to use the self-serve healing machines we've installed around the terrarium. Sorry, soft serve? There's ice cream healing machines? Now then, Director Cyrano, can you explain to us why crystals form here and how the wild Pokemon are able to terrestrialize?
Huh? But don't you know already, Lacey, that... Oh, I get it. You want me to do the talking. In that case, let me show you. The reason is actually right above our heads. Oh my goodness, it's... There's a terrarium core, which presides over all that happens in the terrarium. It contains a fluid that we've jam-packed full of jam, a special material from Paldea. It's constantly emitting terrestrial energy. That's what allows Pokemon to terrestrialize in the dome.
Wonderful. Well said, sir. That's exactly right. Though I still don't know what that special material is within the terrarium core itself. It's never been shared publicly, has it?
Oh, you want to know? Well, in fact, it's... Now, what was it? I've plumb forgotten. Briar put all of it together, so I'm not certain myself.
That's what I thought you might say.
Bing, bong, bong, bing. Practical battle class will commence shortly in the coastal biome. Students participating in this class should make their way to the coastal biome now.
Oh, looks like you're just in time to see a class session, too. This is too good a chance to pass up. Won't you join us, What a Geek? You can get your first taste of our school's classes.
Yeah, sure.
I do love to see that sort of passion for education. I'll go ahead and register the terrarium map to your Rotom phone for you. It's fun to take a stroll through the terrarium on your own, and I think I'd be more of a hassle than anything if you had me holding your hand. So yep, that settles it. Please find your way to the class site in the coastal biome on your own.
Well, it doesn't seem like I'm needed here.
Wait, sir, you don't...
But I've made sure that a dorm room has been all set up for you, What a Geek, so don't forget to give it a visit later. Oh yes, and one other thing. Could you open your Pokédex app for me? A man called Jacques wanted me to install this on your phone. He called it malware. Catch as many Pokemon here in the terrarium as you please. Don't be afraid to go sauce buck wild. It's your student life here at Blueberry Academy, so remember to live it up to the fullest.
What'd he say? He was walking far away. Oh, okay, bye, Director. There he goes. Well, you can at least count on me to be around when you need me, so there's no call for concern. It's probably time we both head to class. I'll be waiting for you to join us in the coastal biome. Bye now.
See you, Lacey. Yeah, we now have access to the terrarium, a whole new, Pokemon hunting ground, basically. And, we're already getting to see some Pokemon off in the distance there. Some Doduo, Chansey. I found a horde of wild Venomoth. Savannah Biome, for all intents and purposes, is the Safari Zone. You're going to see a lot of Kanto Safari Zone Pokemon out here. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We're in a new place. We're in a new DLC. We get one more booster pack to open and get a possible team member out of it. So how about we open one up, see what we got. We got one more for the road. Let's open up this final booster pack for the playthrough. And your code card is... Whoa, lighting. Alright, we got one more opportunity to add something to the team outside of getting shiny Pokemon, so let's see what we got. Ponyta. Okay. Cubone. I don't know how to angle this correctly with the lighting the way it is. Milcery. Okay, interesting. Could be good for a double battle setting. Glameow. Ooh, Koraidon. Oh, I'm gonna need Scarlet version for that one. Toadscruel. Ooh. Although, it is another grass type. Again, if I want to make a grass team, I know who to look for. Gravity Gemstone, that's not a Pokemon. Hey, it's Applin. Hey, look, if we want to use a grass type, we can use another grass type. Hey, Bombardier. That sounds like a good idea. Maybe I should look for Bombardier. And, ooh, Archaludon. Now that's an idea. We already have a Steel type, but we don't have a Dragon type, and this is a new Pokemon added in the DLC. So I might actually try to use Archaludon. That sounds like a good idea. Unless this next card is something we can use. Nope, it's a Dark Energy. But yeah, let's try Archaludon. There we have it, folks. The final Pokemon added to our team is gonna be Archaludon. We're not gonna be able to find its pre-evolved form out here just yet, but we will find it eventually. That was probably a dumb idea to send out Strike there, and because we saw Lacey's Pokemon were a little higher level than 66, let me buff up a little bit more. And one more level. There we go. Good enough for me. Alright, let's head on over to the coastal biome, see if we can see some other sights on the way. Go get 'em, Strike. You can do it. Doduo and Dodrio. Look at them go. You've seen some of these guys before. Scyther, Venomoth, they're both in Paldea. How about a double battle? Oh, you got it. Let's go. Think you're good at double battles? Why don't you test that theory by battling me? Yet again, remix of the Unova battle theme. Whoa, camera. What is this nonsense? There we go. Well, they're both flying types, so I think I know what I'm doing here. Thunderwave? Get a flinch chance on Rock Slide and paralysis chance on Thunderwave? That could be fun. Hey, I was using that. Oh yeah, dynamic camera's not gonna be great for that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, Dotuho, down immediately. Look at all these moths. It's crazy. Dang, with the mice though? There we go. Nice and easy. You know what? I might throw Helping Hand onto Collab now that we actually have double battles going on here. Let's see how that goes. Helping Hand. Instead of, and this is gonna be silly. No? Nah, I'll get rid of U-Turn. I was gonna get rid of Population Bomb. Imagine that, Helping Hand actually being useful for once, ever. Crazy. We got a glittering Tauros out there. This is a Cantonian Tauros. Trap Inch off in the distance, too. Ah, yes. Paldean Tauros. Got Intimidate? No! No Intimidate. Another remix of a Unovan theme. Let's do an Ultra Ball, because it technically hasn't registered Tauros yet. So no repeat ball shenanigans here. Aw, dang it. Well, good thing I'm not going to try attacking with Strike again. Look at the fur texture on Tauros, that's crazy. Unheard of in the 3DS games, for starters. Bull. Into the boxes. And we do already have some progress made here in the Blueberry decks because of all the catching I've been doing in both Kitakami and in Paldea. So there's definitely still a bit of overlap. Trap Pinch and Vibrava. Get him. Why you gotta walk for the thing that's flying? That's a little silly. Coaching. I have not found much of a good use for coaching. Maybe I will here. Got the Raid Den here, too. Flygon. Flying Flygon, level 5. No, that would be stupid to do that. Nah, probably not good to tackle right now. Hey, what are you doing out here? We haven't seen it at all, but we've seen its pre-evolved form. This is Rabska. Rabska? It's the evolution of Relor. So it is a Paldean Pokemon, but you never get to see Rabska out in the wild. You just get to see its pre-evolved form. And I really do like the idea of this Pokemon, because I like Scarabs. Problem, it's not good or remarkable. So, yeah, I kind of wish it was a little bit cooler or better or something like that. But alas, no dice, no dice. Oh, have I not caught Bruxus yet? This also appears in Paldea. Also got some Tynamo swimming in the water, and Dupiter. Hang on. I want to throw a net ball at full health against Dupiter. It's always been appealing to me is throwing a net ball and having it have extra effectiveness on a Pokemon that is both bug and water type. For a long time, it was just Surskit that fit the bill, but now we got Gen 7 Pokemon. Alright, full health, net ball, let's do it. Not a crit capture. There we go. Who's letting these tropical fish swim in the murky water, by the way? Shouldn't they be out in the coastal biome? Alright, let's get out of this water. Got an electric zebra out in front. Whoa. Blitzel. Rock-type Blossom. Maybe I'll come back to that later. Yeah, look at them Blitzels. And Zepstrike is out here, too. And Crocodile. Haven't caught one of them yet. But they're also in Paldea. Is that a... That is a Relor. Just wandering around there. Look at him go. Cool. Alright. I've dawdled enough. Let's get over to the coastal biome. Ooh, and Crocorock waddling around. Maybe I should go just register that to the dex. I know, shiny thing, distraction. There we go. Add to the dex. Let's get out of here. Ah! Stop getting in my way, Sandile. Glad these are ramps and not stairs. It would make it very difficult for my my bicycle to get up there. Meowstic and Esper. A berry sweet, so yep, more confirmation that Milcery and its evolution, which is named... Why am I blanking on it? Such an easy one. Alcremie, there we go. Yeah, they're in the game. That's a Slacking and Slackoth. More Paldea natives that I haven't run into. What is Slacking doing? I thought its Pokedex entry implied that it can't move from the spot that it lays down on. What's it doing? Where's it going? Oh goodness. He's on a rampage. I can claim a reward in my Pokedex. Not the blueberry, I imagine. No. Cool, a level ball. Alright, up ahead here, we got an open air classroom. How's it going?
Oh, what a geek. You didn't have any trouble finding the place? Say again. I didn't quite catch that.
Alola, everybody. Shall we get started? Looks like we have a new face with us here today. I'm sure you're all enjoying the tropical climate we've recreated here at the coastal biome. But remember, it's really for the many Pokemon you'll find living here, adapted for such weather. One such species has grown exceptionally larger than it might in other regions, thanks to all the light it's exposed to here. That's right, certain species of Pokemon can have completely different appearances depending on the region. We call this variation a regional form. And that brings us to today's task. I'd like each of you to catch one of these Pokemon, specifically an Alolan form Pokemon. When you've got one, come and report to me. Now get catching.
Do I have to do this too, or... Many of our classes here at Blueberry Academy are practical ones like this. So off you go, don't overthink it, and just do your best for this first class.
I guess so. Well, I know where to find one. We are in the coastal biome after all, which means there are gonna be some Alolan Pokemon out here. Alolan forms! He's probably got a hint for us as far as that's concerned. But we will be able to see them eventually. Know that we can run into certain ones, either out here in the grass, or if we go down to the beach, we might be able to find one too. I'm just hoping that, because Executor out here, that we'll see its evolved form. Nope, there's the other Alolan form I was looking for at the beach. Alolan Grimer. And Ball. Oh, shoot, you know what I didn't do? I had intended to go and turn our Bombardier into a rock type at the Treasure Eatery. Because we got all those Terra Shards from Time. And I just never did that. Do I have a warp point here? I do, okay. So what I'm going to do is toggle back over to Paldea. Just real quick. Fly out of the terrarium. Fly over to Medali. It'll only take a few minutes, I promise. Lacey's gonna wonder where I went, but all I did was teleport. I mean, flying taxi. Unova and Paldea are just next door, right? That's how the United States and Spain work. I'll let you in a special dish I only make for my customers when it changes the Pokemon's Terra type. Yep, just bring her a lot of Terra Shards. I think you need 50. I'm looking to feed, not the normal one, but the rock one, to Strike here. That way we can get stab and Terra damage on the rock type. I don't think that'll affect much for, like, if... You get an extra boost if the Pokemon's natural type is the same as the Terra type. Oh, come on. Zoom in. There we go. Enhance. But I don't know how it works with a Pokemon that gets a stab for, like, as an ability, you know? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. You managed to catch an Alolan form Pokemon for me? It's this little guy right here. That's one alright. You have, without a doubt, got yourself an Alolan Grimer. See, Grimer were brought over to Alola to solve the garbage disposal problems there. Over time, the Grimer ended up in this form.
Wait, what a geek. You already finished the assignment? And you went to Medali in the same span of time? That's crazy.
There's a walk in the park.
So battling isn't your only talent, then. You've got a knack for catching Pokemon, too. It's easy to see how high level the students must be at Uva Academy.
Alright, everyone, gather round. Some of you didn't finish, and therefore you failed this class. We're all out of time for today, so that'll have to be it for this class session. If you didn't manage to catch a Pokemon in time, that'll be your homework to complete before our next session. Class dismissed. Man, really? Guess I'm stuck with homework. Oh man, I have to go out and interact with Pokemon. Dang it.
So what, geek? What'd you think of your first Blueberry class?
It was fun.
Really? It makes me so happy to hear that. Oh, I was supposed to go make an appearance at the club room. Shoot! I'm afraid this will have to be the end of our little tour, but let me leave you with one more tip. Here at Blueberry, we have lots of extracurricular tasks you can do called Blueberry Quests, or just BBQs for short. They're sort of like missions that the school assigns to students out and about in the terrarium. You might be asked to have your Pokemon do some auto battles or to catch specific Pokemon. Those sorts of things. You never know what the next BBQ might be or where you need to go to carry it out, but if you can do what's asked of you, you'll earn Blueberry points, also called BP. BP is kind of a school currency you can use in the cafeteria or at the school store. You might be able to use it for club activities in the future too. Anyway, the long and short of it is that you should do BBQs and get yourself BP. So this is going to be how we're going to be spending a lot of our downtime here in the terrarium. Grinding out Blueberry quests and Blueberry points. Because having a lot of BP is going to be very nice for unlocking things here in the terrarium. And that's it from me. Sorry for having to dash, but I really must be off now. Enjoy your time at Blueberry Academy.
Thanks, Lacey. See you later. Alright. Oop.
Hey, this is What a Geek's phone, right? It's me, Carmine. I heard the news. You got picked for Blueberry Academy's exchange program, right?
Yeah.
Ha! One of my teachers told me. Never thought we'd be fellow students of BB Academy. Anyway, you should totally come show your face. It's been too long already. Let me think. Can we meet up? Oh, have you been to the terrarium? There's a space called the Central Plaza right in the center of the dome. I'll meet you there. Don't keep me waiting if you know what's good for you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to keep her waiting because we have, well, in addition to Pokemon to catch, we have a Pokemon to catch. Wait. Yeah, specifically we have a new team member to catch, and I know where to go to find it. It's going to take a little bit of a walk, though. We need to go to the polar biome, and out there we can find Duraludon. Oh, we got a blueberry quest completed for walking several yards. If we want to check what quests we have currently assigned to us, just hit the right button on the D-pad where you normally check how long your picnic or your sandwich meal powers will be lasting. And yeah, you can see what is on the list. So defeat Pokemon with Auto Battle, you got it. That's easy. Just do it while I'm running. But we'll be heading over to the polar biome real quick. And a good way of knowing like how to get from one biome to the other is memorizing which adjacent areas are in which direction, if that makes any sense. So, coastal biome is up at the north east, polar biome northwest, southwest for the canyon, and southeast for the savanna. So as long as you know, roundabout where they are, it's pretty easy to go from one area to the other. I mean, you could also just look out into the distance on most occasions and you'd be able to find your way, but if you're in the mountainous region of the canyon biome or high up in the mountains of the polar biome, it's going to be a little harder to find your way. But still not that bad. Grass Meowstick. That wasn't a... Anyway, we can make ourselves a TM. Like, turn ourselves into one, or... Never mind. Deerling. Alolan Muck's out there, as is Alolan Executor. Look at this dude. That's just a dude. He's got a long neck. What's the Sloth Gang doing down here? Vibin' is the correct answer. Ooh, Inkay. I like Inkay. Come on, stop auto-battling so I can auto-battle. Get him. Good job. Alright, polar biome. Now, while I said I know that Duraludon's out here, I don't remember exactly where it is. So I might be doing a little bit of wandering, but we'll find it eventually. And hey, Hisuian Quillfish is out here, too. So, not all Hisuian forms are completely extinct. That one is, unfortunately, but don't worry about it. Alright, we got another travel for X amount of yards. Zolosis is out here, tiens. Porygon. That's a weird one to show up out here, but sure, why not? Whoop. What picture do I need to take? Pokemon that's swimming? Alright, well, we got a good opportunity for this here. There we go, screen captured. Now, unfortunately, the pictures you take automatically get sent to your Switch's screenshot menu. I wish there was an option to disable that, because your photo album gets really filled up really fast and when doing these BBQs, and I kind of wish that wasn't the case. Like, it can be nice to see those things, but I mean, it's not necessary to always send the pictures to your Switch system. Like I said, just give me an option to opt out, preferably. Alright, we got what? Fight with Auto Battle and catch a Pokemon? Whoop. I'm going up the mountain because I assume that's where we could probably find our dragon that we're looking for. There we go. Minchino. Can't stop it. Can't stop the rock. Another bear down there. What's this glittering Pokemon? Oh, hey, would you look at that? Okay, that might be interesting to use then. Let's take him by surprise. Duraludon. Previously had a Gigantamax form, but now has an evolution. Crazy to think, right? Though I guess Pikachu is also in the same boat. Let's do an Iron Head, I guess. Doesn't really matter what we use. Not gonna take much damage anyway. Giant Pez dispenser. Alright. Ultra Ball? If I had a heavy ball, I would use that, but... Nice. Alright, new team member acquired. So who do I get rid of? It is a steel type, so it would probably behoove me to swap out the steel type for my other steel type. But I'm not sure yet, so give me a moment. I will name her... Well, she turns into Archaludon. Could just name her Arch. That is a verb. Or dispense, because she's a Pez dispenser. Sure, dispense. Dispense with the Pez. What do we got for summary here? Attack up. Special defense down. That's not great. And it was fighting type? I don't really know how that's effective for it. Might need to change its Terra type to Dragon or something. Oh no. Add the party. Let's see. You know what? Zap needs a break. She's been hanging in there for a long time, but... yeah, she could use a break. Next item on the agenda. Let's check what moves Dispense could learn. Breaking Swipe might be nice for, Double Battle specifically. Although I think it's gonna evolve into a special attacker, so maybe not... I probably shouldn't load it up with, physical attacks. I haven't used Archaludon or Duraludon before, so I don't know exactly what's good at. But I am also in dire need of a special attacker, because I've only got one on the team. Ooh, Stealth Rock. That could be fun. Let's do that. Hyper Beam, get rid of that. Thunderbolt. I am now missing an electric type, so maybe I should throw that on there. Steel Beam, eh. It's powerful, but it does recoil damage. Terra Blast, though. Fighting type Terra Blast? Maybe. Maybe. I have yet to meet one who can outsmart Bullet. We'll throw Terra Blast on for now, and then maybe switch off to an electric move if I feel it's necessary. Yeah. Dispense. Let's check out the IVs real quick. Good stats. Oh, attack and speed are best. And HP. But decent everything else. Oh yeah. Zap. Stay out of that box. You're going over there. Cool. Sneak up on a Pokemon and surprise it with a battle. I know where we're going next, and it's not directly to Carmine. Because we are missing a certain item to evolve Duraludon. And we could fill out our Blueberry Pokedex in order to get that item, but it might take a while. I don't know exactly how many you need to register in your dex, but there is also just one as a wild item in an upcoming location. So what I'm going to do instead is head to that location. And to those who are not aware of what the terrarium has in store for you, this might be a pretty cool homage to one of people's favorite generations. Also, the fact that you can pick up items in the terrarium that are just something teen amounts of Terra Shards is incredible. Grinding out Terra Shards was such an ordeal in the base game, but now you can just pick them up as items like this. Like, look at that. Okay, I was kind of hoping that was going to be more Terra Shards. No, that's not it either. But you get my point, right? Just walking around hum-de-dum. Oh, wow, 15 Terra Shards? Meanwhile, in Paldea for, like, almost a year, you had to fight so many raid battles. Kind of nuts. That dichotomy just exists. Alright, so coming in here, hey look, that looks familiar. Welcome to the Chargestone Cavern. Yeah, very cool reference to the Chargestone Cave from Unova. I'm not the biggest fan of Unova. I think it is one of my least favorite generations, if not my least favorite. I know, hot take. But it is really cool that the Chargestone Cave is here in some respect, here in Unova. And you even got some of the classics showing up in here. You know, Drillbur, Galvantula and Joltik are out here too. 69, nice. Yeah, Excadrill's out here too. Like I said, classics. But I don't know exactly where we need to go. I'm going to do a bit of exploring down here for the item we need. If I somehow don't find it, then I'll look it up. But for now, I'm fine with just filling out the decks with Pokemon we haven't seen before. So, Wallop, you're good at handling any type down here. Let's send you out into battle. What do you mean, no? Alright, we have already fought Magnemite before. Do we need to... Yeah, we do. There we go. Look at these Joltik hopping around. Jeez. Alright, we took that one by surprise.
Look at that other one skittering. He's skittering. He's getting close.
Gotcha. Hi, Rotom. I see you. Alright, we have completed 10 BBQs, which means we have a stronger BBQ mission to do. We gotta battle a wild Terra Pokemon. We get more BP for doing it, and I think there's a certain, like, reward, I think, for completing a bunch of those. I don't remember exactly what that is, though. Hey, Galvantula's over there. And it's been a while since I've been doing these BBQs that I don't remember the, like, exact ins and outs of it all, so... forgive me if I am incorrect about any of these things. Now, again, I'll be wandering around hoping to find the necessary item and stumbling across these Joltik. Oh yeah, Minior. Forgot to mention that. Hey, Minior's in the game, and you can shiny hunt these things. You won't be able to see what they look like shiny on the overworld because they're always encased in that shell. But you can still use the auto battle trick on a wild one, and if it doesn't attack it, it could be a shiny. Take a photo of a Pokemon swimming again. Now, so many Pokemon out here. Yup. I could be climbing up these walls, but I'm not. Did I come over here yet? Shabam! It's Electros! Hadn't seen one in Paldea yet, so... Let me just throw ball. Alright, fair enough. Hi, Magnuson. You're not who I'm fighting. Get out of here. Tweaking it a little bit. Oh no, not my mold breaker. Here comes the paralysis. Nope, alright. Oh, critical capture, cool. Hey, any chance I have to fill out my Paldea Pokedex, I'll take, because the closer I get to that, the closer I am to a shiny charm. And I do like that shiny charm. Battle a wild Terra Pokemon. I'll do that later. Looking out for an item. Not looking like it wants to be found. Not to worry. For I will find it. One way or the other. Meow. Sound of gliding. With my freaking dragon. My Freako dragon. Shout out to Anton Blast. Are you maybe what I'm looking for? Didn't think so. Are you maybe what I'm looking for? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, metal alloy. New evolutionary item. Go ahead and use dispenses evolving. She no longer dispenses things, but instead builds things. She's our Chalodon now. The bridge of all time. I think when it evolves, it also tries to learn a new move. Electro Shot. If this is used in the rain, it just fires off immediately. But you get a special attack boost on the first turn it's trying to be used. It seems really cool if you can make it rain a lot. But I'm kind of going for a sun strategy, so I don't think that's going to really work well for what I want to do. Bit unfortunate. But it does look like our Chalodon is also a mixed attacker. And can make use of a high special attack, or a high attack, as well as a high special attack. So just like my other special attacker on the team, it can do both. That's crazy. Yeah, no, we're not going to learn Electro Shot yet, but we might try to relearn it later if I want to, you know, make some use of it. How's about we also give it a new item, too? Give it the Masterpiece Teacup. No. How's about we give it the leftovers? It's got Sturdy as an ability. I mean, why not try to bulk it up a little bit? And we could swap the ability to be Stamina instead. I have a couple of ability capsules in here somewhere. Yeah. So I could switch it to the ability that buffs its defense every time it takes a physical hit. Or, hear me out, Modest Mint. That way, its special attack will increase. And its attack will be lowered. There we go. That's more like what I was kind of looking for. Cool. Alright, let's battle this wild Terra Pokemon, and then I'll head over to meet Carmine. We got an electric Porygon. That tracks. Feels very fitting for it. It can learn a lot of electric moves. But we got Wallop, so, Wallop. Up, yup, pop. Dusk Ball, because we is in the caves. Dang it. Don't kill yourself. It's gonna kill itself, isn't it? Almost. If you don't get caught, then that's fine. There are plenty of other Porygon out there. Wow, that is a resilient Porygon. That's crazy. Did not want to be captured. It's going out on its own terms. Well, thanks for the LP, loser. LP stands for loser points. Got a new rest stop over here. I believe this is a warp point, too, for the flying taxi. Let's have Dispense have a turn at the at the fighting. I don't think it's gonna really do much in the long run, but we'll see. Let's fly back over to the coastal rest area, I suppose. It's closest to the bordering wall between each of the zones. Been having Pokemon battles? How'd you know? But yeah, the wall that connects, or that blocks, I guess, if you want to call it that, the various areas, you can also just walk on it and get yourself to a different zone pretty easily that way. So, let's take a leap. Not gonna... Yeah, there we go. 10 dark Terra Shards? That's crazy. So many soft sands, too. That's silly. Alright. I think they do give you the hint that, oh, if you're having trouble finding your way, simply follow the wall to the central plaza, and then you can go from there. Hey, a Terra Rabska. I need to consider going for that one later. I can't really tell on my end if I'm changing the music constantly by flip-flopping between the zones. It's raining in one biome, but not the other. Alright, we're here in the Central Plaza. And just over here, at the Battle Court, there's Carmine. Whoa. It was snowing for a second there. Do you guys see that? Oh, it's raining now. So yeah, things are a bit rough right now. I couldn't agree more. Ah, you have a visitor, Carmine. Long time no see, what a geek. I bet you missed me, huh? Nah.
What? Did your wonderful memories of me all wither away since we last saw each other?
Yeah, it's been weeks. Time for me to go. Nice seeing you, Carmine. So long.
Okay. See you around.
That's one of my classmates. She's an interesting one. Speaking of classmates, feels kind of weird seeing you here at my school.
And look at you. You haven't changed at all since we last met. As for me, well, I've been helping Ms. Breyer with her research. We've been to all sorts of different regions. It's made my Pokemon a lot stronger than they were the last time we battled. You want to see? Oh, you totally want to see. Well, we have a battle court right here, so get into position.
Yeah, okay. Oh, did it stop raining?
Okay, you ready for a double battle? You won't know it hit you.
Probably true, to be fair. Toucan and a wolf.
I'll give you a special treat since you came all this way. Get ready to eat terrarium dirt.
Dang it. Alright, let's do a stealth rock, and I think I'm gonna hone claws. Not beak blast. I think my stork is about to get demolished. Having the bridge be the second fastest thing on the field feels a little odd. Alright. Cool, cool. Let's do a Dragon Pulse. And how about a little bit of Rock Sliding? I'm back to neutral attack, but I have the accuracy. Plus, Terra Rock might be a little fun to get shenanigans going. Hey, if nothing else, I could do a Sandstorm. For this particular team setup. I was hoping that would knock out Toucannon, but okay.
Hey, stop that. Why don't you use one of those not very effective moves sometimes?
Oh, it laid down! Alright, get out of here, wolf. Hyena, excuse me. Well, if Beak Blast does hit Strike this time, then it's going to be resisted. Yeah, there we go. Scrafty. Another Intimidate. Yep, there it is. Alright, Rock Slide again. Hope I can get a flinch on that Scrafty. If not, then, well, goodbye, Strike. Yeah. Oh well. No biggie. Don't be so proud with yourself, Scrafty. You're about to go down. Spice. That was about a little bit of that. I was worried about that. I'm just gonna focus down Scrafty, actually.
That's it. I'm ready to go all out. Time for me to tear it up.
She's got a Terra Orb! What's her Sinistcha gonna be? Grass type? Oh, you're done for. In the next turn, I mean. But you're done for. I just want that Scrafty going. There we go. I was gonna say, please tell me you tried to use that on my grass type, which can't be affected by spore moves. Flamethrower. Oh no, not the Oka Berry. She knew that was coming. Although it didn't really do anything, it still knocked it out. Get matcha, fool.
That did not go the way I had planned. I got so much stronger once I could terrestrialize my Pokemon, but you just had to go and get even stronger, didn't you? You still don't hold back in battles, huh? Another thing that hasn't changed a bit. Hey, by the way, have you run into, Kiki yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, never mind. If you haven't seen him yet, it's fine. Are you kidding me? What? Was this assignment too hard for you, too? Wait, that's...
Uh-oh. Antagonist arc.
I knew it. That's Kieran. Whew, you almost saw us.
Wait, that's Kieran?
Shh, keep your voice down. Thought I told you to train 5 Pokemon to battle with.
Sorry, things have been really hectic at home this month.
Oh, got it. So that means you're just okay being this weak forever? That's what I'm hearing?
No,
Well, since you're so busy, I'll go ahead and do you a favor. I'll write your resignation from the club for you. I don't need people in my club who don't take it seriously.
Wait, Kieran, I'm sorry. Give me another chance.
Not what you were expecting, right? Kiki looks different, acts different. He hasn't been the same since we got back from the school trip.
Oh, that was painful to watch. Nice jacket. If it isn't Carmine, and Carmine's new mystery friend. I think I might have heard of you, though. Are you that new kid with the wild backstory?
What a lovely surprise. My other name. Just the annoying bozo I didn't want to run into.
Come on now, at least introduce me.
This is Drayton, and he's the worst.
Well, alright, thanks.
He's the strongest trainer at Blueberry Academy. Well, he was, at least.
Beautiful intro, thanks.
This is What a Geek. He's here on a foreign exchange program. He's my friend, and...
What about Kieran? You're friends with the guy? Yeah, we're friends. Quotes, big air quotes. Oh, I see. That was great. Alright, what a geek. How about I show you our club room?
Huh? Why do you need to do that?
You haven't joined any of the clubs we got here, right? Well, not for lack of trying. I mean, yes, through lack of trying. Why is your hair toothpaste, by the way? Sorry, that was distracting me. Take it from me. You'll have a way better time here if you join one. We'd love to have such an interesting new member. In fact, we better call dibs now. Come with me. Alright, toothpaste, I'm coming.
Hey, hold on! Yeah, see? I told you he was the worst. Look at him just assuming we'll go along with whatever. I'm going with you.
Warps. And here we are.
Hey, you sure this is a good idea, you know, cause
of Kieran? Nah, don't worry, he won't show up here anytime soon.
if you say so.
Nice place. Anyway, this is the base of operations for the League Club. You got Twinkies on the desk there? On behalf of the whole club, glad you're here. What's this League Club? Heh, glad you asked. We Blueberry Academy students have our own Pokemon battle ranking system, the BB League. Here in the League Club, we battle each other to train up so we can climb the ranks. We win, we lose, we have a good old rowdy time. Such is our humble club in a nutshell.
You're not wrong, but seriously? That's how you explain it to new people?
Yep. I guess we're having less of a good old rowdy time than usual lately.
I'm a member of the club, too. I don't show up to the club room very much, though.
This is a nice room, though. Oh, I just noticed that there's, like, scuffing on the floor next to the desk because they keep moving the desk around near there. That's an excellent detail, actually. I had never noticed that before.
Just FYI, the top 4 Pokemon trainers in the BB League are called the BB League Elite Four. And this annoying toothpaste-haired bozo is one of them. Wow, I didn't realize they had lines of dialogue about that. So is that girl you saw me with at the terrarium earlier.
Too bad you didn't make the cut, Carmine.
I've just been too busy with extracurricular stuff. Haven't had time for league matches. If we're talking actual skill, I'm way above it. Any of the Elite Four.
Heh, that's no lie. What'd you think, What a Geek? Fun club, huh? Yes. Oh, I can feel the enthusiasm. That's what I'm talking about. What, just because I matched your enthusiasm? Anyway, I think that takes care of it. You're in, on a trial basis.
Huh? What do you mean trial basis?
You heard me. As far as the Drayster's concerned, we're clubmates now. Trial basis clubmates. So you can use this club room freely and do whatever with the stuff here. Check out the computer over there too. It's super helpful. Lets you use your BP to support kids in other clubs. They'll return the favor in different ways. This is where we're going to be spending most of our BP. Probably all of it, honestly. I don't think I'll be buying anything at the actual club room or anything. Or the school store. Here, give it a shot and you'll see what I mean. Oh, thanks for the BP. Probably. Yeah. Try sending that to Mitch in the baseball club. He can help you out with your throwing for him. Whoa, that was a weird camera angle. But yeah, I love these little whiteboards too. You get Pokemon strategies, little doodles of the Pokemon on there. Cute little doodles of Porygon Z, Wooper, and Sudowoodo. An exercise treadmill sort of thing, I guess. Probably not the ocean right there. Or maybe it is looking out on the sky and the ocean, but it's a little blurred so you can't really tell. Pokemon language. A little bit of similarity to actual, like, katakana. Let's contribute BP and give to Mitch. Pitch some cool throwing styles. Thanks for the support, What a Geek. Wish we could do it in person, but let's try pitching some ideas for new ways to throw. See, I was thinking I could hold my hand like this. Get me? Then I swing my leg and yeah! Yeah. You know what? I think that'll work. Talking through this with you really helped. We've come up with a real home run here. If you ever want to change how you throw your Pokeballs, just give me another call. And hey, just like in Gen 7, we could change how we throw the Pokeball. Oh, whoa. You did it. Not bad for your first time. That'll teach me to doubt your skills. I just pressed a button and that was it. Here, I got a really nice present for you. From one charming catch to another. Hey, speaking of catching charm, let's go. You can have this too. Put it on and you look just like the Drayster. Oh, hey. Anyway, feel free to computer it up any way you want. Like I said, we're trial basis clubmates now. What exactly does that mean, by the way? And that's not all. For a limited time, you can have as many of these snacks as you want.
Those snacks are all yours, Drayton. Snacks you leave around opened and half finished. I wouldn't go near any of them. Who knows how long they've been sitting around.
Yeah, they're totally stale. All that explaining left me starving. I think I'm gonna head on over to the cafeteria. If you want to officially join us, maybe we can have a cafeteria date to talk details. A date with the Drayton? The Drayster?
A what?
Be seeing ya.
He never asked me out on a date! Ah, that bozo. Seriously, what is his problem? In a cafeteria date? What does he even mean by that?
Well, a date is...
No, I know what a date is. Were you seriously about to explain it to me?
Yeah, do you want to go on one?
What? Sorry, being in here puts me on edge. Let's go somewhere else. Someplace people won't bother us. I know. Let's go to your room.
Huh? Date? Dorm room? Oh, sorry. Can we do anything else right now? Oh yeah, change throwing style. Thanks for all the support. What are you interested in? We can change it up to one of these 5 styles. We'll unlock more styles later. I'm gonna try the smug style, I guess, for right now. It's gonna make catching Pokemon look a little silly, but sure. We can get the twirling style or the ninja style. Ooh. Probably gonna switch up to ninja style, actually. Sounding board, here I go. Yeah, that'll work. I wish that it was easier to swap your throwing style besides constantly texting Mitch about it. The ninja style. This is one I default to in the, in my normal save. And it is the pose that the thumbnail icon is themed after. Seeking testers for our item printer. There are a lot of other things in here, and we're going to be saving up a lot of BP for these 4 at the bottom. But this item printer is going to be very important.
Yes, hi, this is Science Club. Wow, this is the first time we've ever gotten a donation. Well, let me hurry right over to deliver that item printer to you.
Yeah, we got 3D printing, and it looks like a great ball.
Thanks for opting in to set up one of our new item printers. I'm a member of the Science Club. We developed this device. I'll be right here to help you use it if it's not too much trouble to have me in your club room. So, straight to it. What is the item printer? If you put materials dropped by Pokemon into this printer, along with some BP, you'll be able to get items in exchange.
It's a lottery gotcha sort of system thing.
The exact inner workings are our little secret. We're in the midst of applying for a patent, see? But all you need to know is that it takes materials and it lets you print items. And it's fantastic. It's really exciting to see what might come out, and it's so simple to use. With that in mind, would you like to print some items?
I'm good right now. I don't have the BP for anything. But, yeah, just know if you have a lot of BP and excess materials that you're not using for TMs, just come over here, throw them into that item printer, you get some really cool things. We're gonna go for a little while longer, and then we'll call it an episode. Let's go to the dorm room. Wow, just like at home. In Paldea.
Well, it looks like this is your room. Most BB students live in the dorms, you know. So, what do you think? How's it compared to the dorm rooms back at your school?
So, it's about the same.
What? Pfft, that's no fun. Well, you can come have a look at my room later, too, if you want. Oh, but I got distracted. There's something I need to tell you. It's about Drayton and, well, Kiki.
About Kirayton?
Kiki is... Well, you saw how he is. He's scaring me nowadays. Ever since we got back from Kitakami, it's like he's become a totally different person. He's been battling and training every day. He's even cutting back on sleep. He's definitely gotten stronger. Drayton used to be the strongest student here, but Kiki beat him. Now Kiki's the president of the League Club and the BB League champion. I guess he must be pretty busy. He barely talks to me anymore. Oh well, he's probably just going through a rebellious phase. Kieran's changed, but you? You've stayed the same. If Kieran's down to just one friend these days, I'm glad it's you. Keep sticking with him, would you?
Yes.
Thank you. And there's one more thing I need to tell you about.
About Drayton?
Drayton, don't trust that knucklehead! He might seem like a slacker, but don't let him fool you. He's up to something. He's a real annoying super jerk. He barely even goes to class. He's had to repeat the same year 3 times.
Oh, that just means he's really good at that year.
Point is, don't let your guard down around him, ever. You're going on your date. I mean, you're going to go hang out with Drayton later, right? I'd go with, but if I don't finish up this report today, I'm going to really be in trouble. I'd love for you to join the league club, but if Drayton gives you any trouble, don't be afraid to give him a good sucker punch.
Yeah, okay, lady. Sure. Let's head to... Looks like the cafeteria is where we gotta go. Very similar system to our Paldea school. And very similar environs, too. Hey, by the way, at this cafeteria, you get some unique meal powers, including Sparkling Power. Yeah, you can get level 1 Sparkling Power, increased chance of shiny Pokemon. It's a very minor buff, but you can still do it, and it's neat that that's an option. Each dish was selected by Director Cyrano himself, and no expense was spared. I don't have the BP to order it, though. Hi, Drayton. Are you the worst? Hey, what a geek. No need to stand there. Grab a seat. Here's the Drayster take. The Academy Special is the best thing on the menu. It's all so soft you can basically just gulp it down. Barely even need to chew. Oh, is this my coffee that's on the table? Chew your food, Drayton. Heh, you and my mod would get along. So listen, your Pokemon are pretty strong, yeah? With a team like that, you've got a shot at becoming the BB League champion. Wouldn't that be wild? An exchange student just rolling up here and snatching the crown? I want to see you join the BB League, what a geek. You in? Sure, I don't... Look who's decided to grace us with his presence. Or with their presence, excuse me.
Whoa, it's the champion! And the rest of the Elite Four, too! What did you want to talk to me about?
Nothing special. Just thought we could grab a bite. Where better to do that than the cafeteria?
What a waste of time. That's my friend's name. If you got so much time to goof off, why don't you go train your Pokemon? You think maybe this is why you always lose to me?
I'll take that as a no. So I can't swing a lunch date with you even if I've got your old pal with me?
Oh, what a geek.
Long time no see.
Why?
You didn't hear that he was coming to study abroad here?
For real? Yes, it's true. Director Cyrano himself introduced him to me when we met at the school's entrance.
We're already tight, us two. In fact, I was just asking what a geek to join the BB League.
Oh, I like that! That'd be fire! What? Student from another school joining the BB League? Unprecedented. That's right! What a geek may be wonderfully capable in battle, but that doesn't mean he belongs in the BB League.
Oh, come on. Do you all hate fun and friendship or something? You want to exclude someone who's taking our same classes and living in our same dorms? How's he not one of us? And isn't this place supposed to be all about students having autonomy? I think we should vote on it. I'm a yes, obviously. How about you, Lacey?
I'm sorry, but considering the rules, it's a no from me. What about you, Crispin? Huh? Yeah, why not? He's at our school. That makes him a student like us, right? How about you, Amorous? What do you say? I abide by the rules of this institution. Proposition declined.
2 against 2, huh? Alright then. What says the reigning BB League champion, our mighty Kieran?
It doesn't matter who I'm facing. I don't lose.
Guess we got our answer.
Kieran, wait! Drayton, manipulating people to get what you want, it's just not right.
How you doing, Crispin? Oh, okay. Seems like a lovable goof. Sorry, what a geek. Guess he'll be joining the BB League, huh? Well, let's look on the bright side. Maybe you and Kieran will come out of this better friends. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you, every step of the way. Just really, really far back. But now that the decision's been made, we better get you officially signed up. Maybe at the reception desk in the school's entrance area. This fella seems nice and not manipulative at all. We can go to Carmine's dorm room if we really want to. That'll be for later. Oh, there he is. He's the worst. There you are. This is where we can get you signed up for the BB League. Oh, yeah, hi.
How can I help you today?
I want to join the BB League.
It says here that you're an exchange student, which means you're not technically enrolled here at our academy.
Don't mind that. We Elite Four talked it over real quick. My friend here is good to join.
I don't mean to sound rude, but I'm not sure if I can take what you say at face value, Drayton. No, he's telling the truth. I'm allowing Whatageek to join the BB League. Yes, champion. One moment, please.
Didn't expect you to ride up in shining armor and save the day.
Got a feeling you're trying to play Puppet Master. But if I get a shot at battling Whatageek, then that's fine with me.
That's just peachy.
Whatageek. You better not go losing to anyone until our battle.
No promises, like I'd lose.
Good. I'm not a little kid anymore, and you'll know it when I show you how the best of the best battle. Kiki, you shouldn't talk to Whatageek like that. Shut it, sis. Looking forward to seeing you climb the ranks. I'm sorry, Whatageek. Kiki was really acting out, wasn't he? That was my first time talking to him in a while, too. Man, such an attitude.
Well, he's Mr. Big Deal Mighty Champion, after all.
Drayton, you're the one who dragged Whatageek into all this BB League drama, aren't you?
Me? No way, this was all his idea. Right, Whatageek? What? No? No doubt about it. Hear that, Carmine? He's hungry for action.
I don't know, I think something fishy's going on. But well, if you're gonna do this, might as well do your best. I'll be cheering for you. Please, keep an eye on Kiki for me. Thank you for waiting. Your entry into the BB League is complete.
Great timing.
Whatageek is cleared to compete in the BB League. Usually you'd start by battling regular students and climbing the ranks, but seeing as you've got recommendations from several Elite Four members and Director Cyrano, you'll start from a higher rank. You'll skip straight to challenging the Elite Four at their respective bases in the terrarium. Once you clear their trials, that is. I'll go ahead and mark their locations in your Rotom phone now.
Cool deal. Whoa, there they is. So yeah, we've got different types for each of the Elite Four members. Crispin, Fire type, Lacey Fairy, Drayton Dragon, and Amorous Steel. A couple of these types are, they used to be the Team Star types. And we also got a couple of Titan types as well. To challenge the Elite Four, you'll need BP, which you can earn by doing BBQs. Then if you defeat all the members of the Elite Four, you can challenge the champion. Alright then, best of luck in the BB League. You can start with whichever of us you want. Your call. Anytime you want to battle one of us, you'll have to do a fun little trial we cooked up first. Sounds good, right? Catch you in the terrarium, bud. Alright, bye, whoever you were. And there we go. That's our introduction into Blueberry Academy. So next time we will go run around the terrarium and see about challenging the Elite Four, I guess. I'm a little worried that my two weakest things are not going to be strong enough, so I might be doing some battling of other trainers on the way there. Also grinding out BP, obviously, but we'll see how things go. And yeah, see you next time. Yeah! Yeah, DLC, yeah, alright, woo!